bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor. The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
And it's Green missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside for Booker. Hangs and misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Durant surveying the D. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Houston. And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I can go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about how Alperen Sengun can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Durant against Thompson. Hits the three-pointer. Thompson's got 6.
Hitting from downtown.
Here's Durant. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
The 3 from Thompson, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Stolen by Thompson. And they're on the run. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
To the inside. The kick to Durant. This one for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. He's got 10.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time in the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA. Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Thompson, no good.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Durant's shot is off. The Rockets trail. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for Thompson. The deep 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
As soon as he's shot ready, Kevin Durant, the rise and fire on the pull-up jumper. That is sweet.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He misses the free throw. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Durant. And it's Allen in for Dunn. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Adams checked in for Alperen Sengun. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Van Vliet. Adams goes in. On the wing, Whitmore, hounded by Beal. And another miss by Houston. The Suns on offense. They're on a 9-1 run. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, simply put it in the vicinity of Steven Adams, and his great hands makes that dunk look easy.
Beal outside. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. Here's Green. Left side, Whitmore. Adams with a screen on Beal.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the three, the small forward. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Şengün finds Smith. And another miss by Houston. The Suns lead by 4. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Holiday. Up top, O'Neal. Uncovered. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. For Houston, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And one of the game's best shooters, Doris, Grayson Allen, can really stretch the floor for you.
B.A., his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A different look for Phoenix. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen, and it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred Van Vliet comes in for Holiday. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. For 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Yeah, so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Booker against Van Vliet. Stolen by Thompson. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Fades back. And Booker pulls it down.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Dunn. Outside O'Neal. The 3. Booker with it. Defended by Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Suns lead by 1.
Devin Booker, not a guy who's going to just hunt out his own shot. If you're open, he'll find you.
On target from range. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Thompson attacking, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Booker, the pass to Durant. The three is up. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drives to the hoop. Van Vliet outside. The three from Thompson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. Fires from deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Selfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
That's good by Thompson.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Clocking game clock, 1 second differential. Launches a 3. The Suns clear it. Durant way outside. Oh, Durant from way out.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Amin Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for the Houston Rockets. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Thompson scanning the floor. Misses the 3. And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. The 3 ball. Out to Beal. Pass to Richards. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Richards has got his first basket.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Thompson for 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson with a steal. They've got numbers. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 24 points.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that three.
Booker against Van Vliet. Durant for three. And another basket for Phoenix.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Devin Booker is a two-guard for us. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a three-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Booker. Done. The pass to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. The Suns have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Phoenix no good that time either.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The three from Thompson gets the three ball to go. He has 29 now.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Nick Richards.
No good on the second free throw. The Rockets lead by 3. Green finds Thompson. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The three from Thompson. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns shooting about 43% in this one. The three is up. Durant's shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And here's Thompson for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Pass to Green. Fires for 3. Thompson, no good.
But I love the determination. It's simply not there for him right now.
Booker with it. Van Vliet covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And the Suns making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul of the game. But different look for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Durant. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's Whitmore outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The Rockets trail.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Whitmore. Gets to the corner and hits it. Whitmore's got 5.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
For 3, O'Neal. Can't knock in the 3. Amen Thompson. He is feeling it tonight. And he's been... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
So we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So, on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Whitmore is out there with Aaron Holiday, and it's Eason in at the small forward position.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Here's Plumlee, plenty of space. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Booker. It's hauled in by Houston. In transition, here they come. From deep. And it's Whitmore missing. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in.
Fred Van Vliet.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Whitmore. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Done with it. Guarded by Smith. Baseline try. And that one comes up a bit short. The Rockets lead by 5. Pass to Van Vliet. And Houston, another 3.
You love the confidence of Van Vliet to take that shot. It's not just confidence, that's shots. That was so deep.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again. Houston with the ball. 9 points in a row. A good run going. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Here's O'Neal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Kept alive to the wing on the left. Back to Smith. For 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Plumlee passes to Jones. Over Van Vliet. Jones misses. The Rockets lead by 9. For 3, Smith. Plumlee pulls down the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside O'Neal. Now here's Booker. Whitmore defending. Fades. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the 3-point line.
And Whitmore with the 3. Whitmore's got 6 here in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Beal in for Jones. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Lets it go from deep. On the wing, Thompson. 3-pointer. Here's the 3. Oh, denied by Durant. Booker fires from way outside. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The 3 from Thompson drains the triple. Thompson's got 32 points.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And what a huge performance it was for Amen Thompson.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Fires the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looking to end the run. And Beal gets it to go on the assist by Booker. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. Van Vliet scanning the floor. And here's Thompson for three. Richards pulls it in. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were
big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Irving. P.J. Washington is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. Count it. Booker's got the first. Basket of the game for the Suns.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thompson passes to Davis. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. For 3, Booker. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The shot by KD, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
On its way from Irving for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. Irving's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. The tray. It's tipped. There in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. KD passes to Beal. Richards with it. Lots of room. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries it from 3-point range.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Durant, good.
There is no limit to where Durant can shoot from, which is what makes him really dangerous when he's got the ball in his hand.
Washington sets the pick for Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
John misses. The Mavericks trailing. Puts up a deep 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Mavs. Gafford with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. High arcing shot. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Done outside. Cans it from downtown. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Beal with the steal. From the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Washington. The 3 from Davis. Phoenix grabs the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn, and Jones subbed in for Beal. Dinwiddie is checked in for Dallas. Now, here is O'Neal. Rebounded by Gafford. Here now is Dinwiddie. Second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coach and staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin is certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Now here's Beal. Nothing on the board. Jones finds Allen. Offline with his three. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Christie. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Outside for Beal. O'Neal wide open. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Beal with a screen for Allen. Here's the three. And Irving pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Lively. Guarded by O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns leading by 5. Here's Plumlee. Kicks it out to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Nailed from three-point land. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving for 3. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
2 minutes.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Steps back. Allen kicks to Plumlee. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. O'Neal's got 5 now. Irving looking over the floor, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Donnie's checked in for Grayson Allen, and it's Booker in for Tyus Jones. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively, and it's Thompson in for Christie. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Three-point field goal.
Irving's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs. Booker against Irving. Fires, high post. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Irving can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Marshall. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by Marshall.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Marshall passes to Gafford. Thompson outside. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, Washington, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. It's Beal on the wing. He's got 8. No good on the wing 3. Mavericks trail by 6 to the right side. Davis surveying the floor. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. Washington passes to Davis. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix leading by 4. There's the 3. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Booker. Beal's got 11 points.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Booker, no good.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got 6 rebounds now in the game. Done outside. Booker outside. Fades back. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson inside the line. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Assist from.
And now just a 2-point Phoenix lead. Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special. Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
And it's Washington missing. Suns leading by 7. Pass to Durant. A 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. Beal against Thompson. Outside Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here's KD for 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Marshall's checked in. No good from Irving.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Williams in for Irving. Here's Beal. Kicks it out to Jones. Phoenix, no good that time either. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 7. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Mavericks trail by 7. Tyus Jones out there with Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Jones, no one around him. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one. Lively a screen on Jones. And that one's good, Irving.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Out to the right wing. A wide open look for Plumlee. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Lively. Off target from 3-point range. Suns leading by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
And brilliant play from Booker. Got it away in time before the defense could close.
Irving for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Stolen by Lively. Out left to the wing. 3, Marshall. Plumlee with the rebound. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Dunn misses. Mavericks trail by 7. From outside the arc, the shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Nice move. O'Neal dishes to Booker. Off with the layup.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Lively a screen on O'Neal. 3, Marshall. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Irving with it. Jones covering. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Christie. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
The Suns leading. Jones with 3, drills the 3-pointer. Jones has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plummer. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively. Davis comes in for Edwards. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Marshall. It's Thompson in for Christie. And Booker takes to Beal. Pass to Richards. For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A deep 3 from Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Right side Beal. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Suns lead by 6.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
Irving misses.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's Gafford. Money!
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Irving for 3. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Washington, and it's Davis in at the 4. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Irving. The 3 is up. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
and it's good. 2 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Dallas, no good that time either. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Şengün after the basket by Dallas. Three-pointer, Brooks drills it from deep.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Launches it. Thompson pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Thompson. Checked by Davis. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. The 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Three-pointer. Offensive board. Gafford passes to Washington. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 7.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet against Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He has 6.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Van Vliet with it. Irving picks him up. Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Now Şengün. Stolen by Thompson. Irving with a deep 3. Again, Irving missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Puts up a 3. And Brooks is good for 3.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Irving for 3. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game. Stolen by Thompson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson against Irving. That 3's off the mark. For Houston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And that one's good. Thompson.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Washington, right side. Fires the three. Rebounded by Green. Thompson scanning the floor. There's the three. That shot, no good. Amen Thompson, he is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Houston. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the three, the small forward. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Holiday passes to Şengün. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
For three, Dinwiddie. It's not going to go for him. Houston in the lead. Here's Easton. Three-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. They get the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Houston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. 6 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. That one's good. This game is all even.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
And Gafford with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The three from Thompson. Houston with another miss. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. For three, Dinwiddie. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
3 points.
Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Dallas now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Dinwiddie left side.
Blocking foul called on. Thompson. First personal.
Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Whitmore. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Irving.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
The offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Thompson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Thompson's got 12.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Irving finds Thompson. Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the the height advantage to hammer it home.
Oh, Davis, finish it off the lob.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Green for three. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Thompson with it, checked by Washington. And here's Green from the arc. And Houston, another three. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
Here's Green, over to the wing. Stolen by Davis. In transition, here they come. Irving for three. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Brooks. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Washington right side. This one for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Washington.
Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead. Houston has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. Şengün passes to Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Mavericks on top, leading by 3. All right, now let's check in with, all right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Alperen Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Irving. Yep, that one's good. Irving's got 14.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
Van Vliet with the suffocating defense. Surrenders no room.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Davis. Davis going to work in the paint.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
On the wing, Green, defended by Thompson. Shoots from the baseline. Out left to the wing. Şengün finds Green. Driving to the basket. Gafford grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Thompson, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. 4-3. And Fred VanVleet, good for 3. VanVleet's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Thompson with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. To the right side. Here's Washington. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. VanVleet outside. From outside the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Gafford.
2 minutes.
Shot from the wing. Davis can't hit. Houston leading by 3. Here's Green. On the wing, Brooks. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall's checked in. Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got 16 points.
Soft touch leaves the defense helpless. Nice little floater there by Kyrie.
Out to Thompson. VanVleet outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Thompson outside. And they recover it. Şengün. And another shot. Outside for Green. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Alperen Şengün. And Whitmore subbed in for Thompson. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Knocked away. It's off his leg.
Kick ball.
And the ref's whistling a kicked ball. Adams checked in for the Rockets. And Dallas with a change here too. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Christie passes to Marshall. And there's the screen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
For the lead, here's Davis. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The 3, Smith nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Ooh, stolen by Smith.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Rockets on top, leading. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 3. Smith with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Over Dinwiddie. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Houston leading by 3. With the fadeaway. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Tipped. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And he's going for the lob.
Yeah, the combo guard Dinwiddie, so good at figuring out when one of his guys is open.
Şengün with it. Irving picks him up. Şengün passes to Holiday. Smith outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Marshall to take the lead. He drops it from range.
Marshall.
And the Mavericks lead by 2. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained everyone else, and I'm coming for my revenge.
When you have Dinwiddie as a teammate, you have to be ready. Spencer is a tremendous distributor.
Here's Easton. The 3-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Christie's shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And the shot's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Marshall. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Marshall. Irving goes in. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Whitmore with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Here's Holiday. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Whitmore goes in.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
The Mavericks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Christie. And the 3 off target.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. He wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Christie. Irving, the pass to Lively. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Thompson in for Dinwiddie.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Drops in the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
Here's Green. VanVleet, the pass to Thompson. And the foul is called. He missed it. So, and with this game coming down to the wire, they're...
First team foul. the line for Houston.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
The three from Washington. And he buries it. And that one brings him within one.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson against Davis. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Outside for Green. Back to Şengün. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Green with the ball. Now Thompson defending.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line. No one said it was going to be easy.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within two here. Both free throws good from Thompson.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot. It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. 3-pointer is a must.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Both free throws good from Irving. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They
Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Dunn is out there with Durant, and it's Richards in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Booker outside. Launches a three. Outside for Beal. Hits the three-point bomb.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
And the turnover again by Houston. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. For three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. You know, you talk about a foundational piece. To start his career, Devin Booker toiled through, what, Doris, a half a decade of losing in Phoenix.
It was all of that, Kevin, but what I admired most is through all of that losing, he never stopped working. And the losing never stopped bothering him. He never got comfortable with it. Now, all of a sudden, other players see his talent, they want to join him, and it's a much more competitive basketball team.
Now here's Durant. After Jalen Green's miss. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Thompson from long range. And he's good on the three ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Pass to Brooks. From deep. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Green kicks to Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Booker, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They get it back. At the top of the key, Thompson. Offline from the high post.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it.
Oh, just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Rockets trail by 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing you can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. The wide open look for Durant. Good on the triple. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Green passes to Brooks. Back to Green. That three off the mark.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And here are the Suns now. They've got an 8-0 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Beal kicks to Booker. Lets it go with the three. Here's Richards. Outside for Beal. Pass to Richards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dunn. Off target from outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's Jones following the 3 from Jabari Smith. Jones. Nobody near Allen. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Here's Smith. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Beal against Holiday. Kicks it out to Allen. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hands. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Rockets trail by 12. Here's Smith. Back to Eason. Pass to Whitmore. Fades away. Drops in the tray. Whitmore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Holiday against Jones. The kick out to O'Neal. It's Beal on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Beal's got 8.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Eason passes to Şengün. Here's Whitmore. And Jones pulls it down. Phoenix leading by 12. Beal from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Whitmore missing. Phoenix has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. And Plumlee kicks to O'Neal. For the 3. Kept alive. It's Allen on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And so here is Houston after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. A kick out to O'Neal. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Thompson. That one wide left.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for three. Indoors, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Şengün. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore.
And you watch the footwork of Smith Jr. He's so sound with everything he does.
Booker with it. Picked up by VanVleet. They get the rebound. Booker the pass to Plumlee. And Durant puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. KD's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you see the unlimited range of Kevin Durant, and how easy is it to the Slim Reaper?
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep, Green. Booker pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The outside leaner. Rockets with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brooks kicks to Green. Here's Smith. And that one released in time, but no good. That'll do it for the first half. Suns lead by. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run.
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. The Rockets again can't hit. Suns leading by 18. A 3-ball. KD's shot is off. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Green gets it to go. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
From past the arc, That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Rockets trail by 12. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Dunn, wide open, he fires, drills it from outside. Dunn's got 6 points.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
Thompson for 3. The rebound by Richard. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Tari Eason's jacked in for Houston. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. KD with the bucket.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Kevin Durant.
Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
KD against Thompson. Fires the 3. Richards no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, Van Vliet, just great vision and feel for the game.
And here's KD for 3. Şengün with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the wide open shot from Green. Tries to save it. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. No good from Booker. Rockets trail by 16. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And that one's good. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And here's Booker from the arc. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 15.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Green outside. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The 3 from KD sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 16 points.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Now, here's Green. 12 points for him. Pass to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Suns. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Beal with it. He's got 8. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. He's got 8. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Green. Over Booker. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Jones. Rebound by Smith. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Offensive rebound for three. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Smith's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. And Plumlee kicks to Dunn. Puts up a three. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
It's stolen by Jones. Booker with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Plumlee. The three-pointer, no good. It's trailed by 15. Here's Eason. No good from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Here's Whitmore. The Rockets with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Holiday, the pass to Smith. It's tipped. Here's Whitmore. Goes up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
An old-school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Suns leading by 13. Dunn finds Plumlee. And here's Booker from the arc. It's good from long range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jones. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
That's really good defense by Bradley Beal. Because of his size and mobility to stay on the ball and affect the shot, that's really good D.
Dunn misses.
2 minutes remaining.
It's trailed by 18.
2 minutes.
Thompson inside the line. Kicks it out to VanVleet. The Rockets again can't hit. The Suns shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Outside Durant. No one near him. Green with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Nice shot by Thompson.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Suns.
One of the areas that has been critical for them is second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Suns leading by 17. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot is long. Williams looking around. From outside, off the mark. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's off from three-point range. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Pass to Shepard. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This one was overwhelming. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg.
Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Washington. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1.
Blocking foul called on Devin Booker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
First team foul.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles. And that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Booker for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Irving for 3. Takes a 3. Again, Irving missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Shoots over Davis. That's short off the rim. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The shot by Dunn, no good. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Irving for 3. The 3 sends it home from 3-point land. Irving's got 8.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. It's a 5-point game. For 3, Booker sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
From downtown, another miss by Irving. Phoenix has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime. Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Stolen by Booker. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson finds Davis. The baseline J. Outside for Irving. And stolen by Durant. Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And that one's good by Durant.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, He does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Irving for three. Jacks up a three. Again, Irving missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Booker no good. Mavericks trail by three. Pulls up on the wing, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 13 now.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Irving for three. The shot no good. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Suns. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point. For three, Allen. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Mavericks trailing. Irving looking around. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Mavericks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. It's Beal on the wing. Let's go with a three. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Irving for three. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And Beal launches from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Irving for three. Gets the three to fall. Irving's got 19 points. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Nails it from three.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
O'Neal misses. The Mavericks leading. Irving with it. He's picked up by Jones. They get it again. Pass to Irving. Second chance shot. And it's good for two. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And stolen by Irving. Fires from deep. Again, Irving missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Beal, that one's good.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Outside Irving. This one for three. Another miss by Irving. The Suns trailing. Pass to Allen. The steal. Irving against Jones. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Good chance here for Irving, and it falls all over the rim and in. Irving's got 26 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Now here's Irving. 26 points for him. Off target with the three.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Jones misses. Dallas leading by 3. From deep three-point land. O'Neal pulls it in. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Jones misses. Mavericks shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Three-pointer. Beal drills it from deep. Beal's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just so special scoring the ball. Beal's got every shot in his arsenal, including that nice pull-up. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Jones misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
O'Neal passes to Beal. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Marshall. Fires the 3. And that's good. Irving for 3. That's 29 for him.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Dallas Mavericks. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
P.J. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Drains the triple. Irving's got 32 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The shot misses. For 3. Offensive rebound. Davis finds Thompson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Durant for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. And that's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Ryan, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Irving. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Never lacking confidence. 0 hesitation from Kyrie there.
Here's Dunn. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dunn's got 6 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Booker against Irving. Washington right side. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. And it's Irving missing. Suns trail by 6. Beal with it. Gafford picks him up. For 3, Booker. Washington grabs the miss.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
From behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Beal puts up a deep 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Irving, pass to Gafford. On the wing, Irving, defended by Dunn. Launches it. Rebounded by Dunn. And for the Suns, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. For three, Durant. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Irving. Launches a three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. Three-pointer, Beal. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Mavs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Marshall passes to Irving. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Marshall. No good on the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Irving. Jacks up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Mavericks lead by 6. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Irving. Dallas no good that time either. Suns trail by 6. Jones from outside. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Here's Lively. Off the mark there with a three. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Dallas on top. They're up by 6. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. Booker. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 7. And now the Mavs on the run. Williams from long range. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
They set the screen. Right side Edwards. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Edwards has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Booker against Williams. Dunn outside. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. So for Dallas, Prosper comes in for Edwards. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Jones. For 3, Allen. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Irving for 3. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Prosper misses. Suns trail by 8. There's the triple. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Irving. The three ball. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen with it. Irving picks him up. Thompson with a steal. He's got a clear path. Outside Irving. From deep. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Allen. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Irving. And here is Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Clay fires back with a 3 to answer.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
For 3, Booker. Lively grabs the miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Now here's Dunn. Allen outside. They get the rebound. Outside for Booker. Allen outside. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
O'Neal misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Mavs. They've led by as many as 11. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by Dunn. Allen on the wing. Fires the 3. Allen on the wing. The 3 is up. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Clay drives. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep three-point land. Thompson with another miss. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
To the left wing. Thompson outside. The 3. Pure from three-point range. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A clean win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
So the Houston starting five. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. It's stolen by Irving. Thompson fires from way outside. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. And here's Houston. Van Vliet with it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Sinks the tray.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulders.
Thompson's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Back to Brooks. From deep. And that comes off the assist by Green.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Thompson with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Houston with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Thompson for three. Hits the trifecta. Thompson's got 6.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
The deep three. Rockets with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's tipped. Here's Thompson. Gafford with the block. Irving looking around. Drops in the three.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
The three. And it's Brooks missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Irving, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson with it. Gafford picks him up. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson passes to Brooks. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. And now the Mavs on the run. From downtown. Offensive board. Gafford finds Davis. There's the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming. Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
They get it back. Here's Thompson. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Houston with another miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Thompson for three. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 9.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Thompson. Davis with a rebound. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. 9-point game. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Şengün, a screen on Dinwiddie. Outside Whitmore. It'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the...
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the small forward position.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
With the step back. Here's Whitmore outside. Smith passes to Holiday. From outside the arc. No luck on that one.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Irving against Holiday. With the teardrop. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Soft touch leaves the defense helpless. Nice little floater there by Kyrie.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball, and an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Whitmore missing. The Mavericks lead by 13. Irving, the pass to Lively. To the left side wing. Easton with a steal. Outside Whitmore. Corner shot. And that one hits the back iron.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Rockets trail by 13. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Thompson comes in for Christie. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Exum. Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. VanVleet comes in for Holiday. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Exum's checked in for Dinwiddie. And a change for the Rockets. Whitmore's checked in for Eason. Dallas leading by 9. Pass to Gafford. Deflects the pass. Inside. Thompson left side. Again, the miss by Dallas.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Fires for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. .144 left in the second. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Whitmore. Thompson with a steal. Irving against Thompson. It's Exum on the wing. Thompson outside. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Rockets trail by 9. Whitmore with it. Exum picks him up. The fadeaway. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tipped. Here's Şengün. Takes it inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So for Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Washington comes in for Exum. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Şengün. The offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Going inside, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis, and it's Houston's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Green, the pass to Smith, and the rebound goes to Dallas.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray. Here's Green. Gets it off. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action. Up 10. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Okay, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
We've got Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good. Thompson.
The moment that last 3 went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a 3.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. And the slam Dunk by Thompson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top. That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Pass to Van Vliet. Şengün in the post, defended by Thompson. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And here's Thompson for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Thompson outside. Here's Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Irving for three. Offensive rebound. Outside for Davis. Off target from three-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And that one's good for Brooks.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he jams it home with authority.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Dallas making a change here. Marshall's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Eason's checked in. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes.
And no good. The dry spell continues. Van Vliet outside for the lead. Houston with another miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Thompson. And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
And give credit to Dinwiddie, taking the hit well and finding a way to power through it.
Up top, Smith. Check by Davis. Green, the pass to Smith. For the tie. Lively grabs a miss.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 3. Smith left side. Stolen by Davis. Dinwiddie with it. Van Vliet covering. The 3 from Thompson. On target from range. Thompson's got 9 points now in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Dinwiddie goes in. Out to Thompson. Screen by Lively. Thompson with another miss. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Green. The Rockets with another miss.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Marshall. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for Dallas. 25 points in count. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So the Rockets 5 now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Whitmore. And it's Eason in it to 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Rockets trail by 12. It's picked off. And here we go again. The Mavericks on the break. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Whitmore. Lets the 3 fly. Christie with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 12. Up again.
Yeah, the combo guard Dinwiddie, so good at figuring out when one of his guys is open.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Whitmore outside. Houston with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Christie passes to Marshall. Now here's Irving. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Here's Christie. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
It's Lively with a drive. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Here's Irving, and he drives in. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. Thompson goes in. The Rockets again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 16. Here's Davis. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Irving finds Gafford. It's good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Washington against Brooks. Here's Şengün. Out to Thompson. Second chance effort. On the wing, Brooks. It's stolen by Washington. Irving against Van Vliet. Now here's Gafford. Tightly guarded. And here's Thompson for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 28.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Thompson. They get it back. Davis, the pass to Irving. Washington outside. He drops it from range. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Klay Thompson.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Adams against Lively. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Mavericks with some changes. Prosper's checked in for Edwards, and it's Marshall in for Exum. Tate's checked in for Houston. Holiday comes in for Shepard. And here's Tate outside. Knocks it down from distance.
3 points.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Takes a 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 22 was their biggest lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from way outside. Rockets with a rebound. Now Tate. 3-pointer. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tate. Takes the 3. Doesn't go for him. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared